Good morning, fam. Let's go. Wake them up. Oh, it's your boy Chadsky. We're going to do a little bit of streaming today. We're going to get after it today. Woke up early this morning, and we're going to have some fun today. Good morning. I always like going in the morning because it allows me to stream when some of the other viewers are actually still awake and online. So our Pacific and our Asian crew and a lot of the Eastern European, kind of that area. Good morning, everybody. Good to see you. Dukes, good to see you. Optimus Prime, let's go. Nice, yo. Nice, we got to get that thing figured out, bro. We'll get together after the stream. Rug, good to see you, man. Good to see everybody. No, they're going again. Like nonstop. They're just continuing to fight. This is 2377 in blue. And their campmate 73 are fighting this two-front war. It seems like things have relatively settled down. You got some KP chasing going on here. Trying to drain their enemies as much as possible. Oscar, good to see you. Kim, good to see you. Everybody that's jumped in, let everybody know Chatsky is streaming. Let's get to 100 likes today. We do that. We do some member gifting. We have some fun. We got to do the egg event. I got to get these drums enhanced. I'm going to stick to my code of going to tier 2 before I start to crit. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Fiore, is that you, bud? Good to see you. Okay, let me check out this side. Let's do that. We'll go over here on this side. Got to thank our 300 members. You can see their PFPs up in the corner. These guys help us out a lot. Work with their accounts. It's really, really good. Our 300 chat, if you're interested in that, you can upgrade your membership to the 300 membership. Comes with account reviews, comes with access to the 300 chat, to me personally, and try to give you as much value as we can for that and really try to help that thing out. Let me get some music going here. Why not? And we'll turn this music down and we'll go ahead and just jump in here into our chat and game. Get them, boys! Daveski, good to see you, man. Solar, yep, early stream, let's go. I need to work on an Italian pronunciation. Fiore! Can I say it like that? Oh, I used to work in this restaurant growing up. Really nice Italian restaurant, and they made a great gazpacho. And sous chef in there always used to say, "We've got a little bit of a gazpacho. It's ready." And I'd be like, "What? What is gazpacho? What are you talking about?" Oh, learned a lot. Learned a lot about the Italian culture, if you will. Forksy, yes. That was a joke coming from. I don't know. There was somehow we got on to cuddling and spooning, and I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm definitely not a spoon." Letio, good to see you. We're watching this fight. We're gonna do some egg. Crack the egg on both accounts. Now I have on my alt or on my second account, I've got helmet and pants as my blueprints to choose from. But on my main, we got accessories. Let's go. Personal access for me from the 300 group. Does that mean you'll put me up in the... Bro, you want to come to my house with the madness of kids? Come on. Yes, Spoon Man. George, good to see you. Oh, good to see you guys. Love you guys. What are they doing here? Fighting like crazy. Gajamata. Towers, let's go. Let's go. God, God, that video I put out yesterday is popping off on the Crystal Tech. We'll go through it a little bit when I do the egg over on my alt account. But I mean, this Crystal Tech is nice. It's great. And I had to make the proclamation, like, as a whale and somebody who spends a lot of money, I don't like it because it takes away so many advantages. But the way they've tailored that Crystal Tech and the new Heroic Anthem remastered, it is so good for the game. It is so freaking good. Low spinners, free to plays, mid spinners. I had people sending me screenshots. These are people who are like low spinners that do pop-ups, and they've never gotten close to Call to Arms 2. Like, they've never gotten close to like maxing out the troop cap in a March. And they were so excited. In the first day, they're almost maxed on it. Like, sending me screenshots of Chansky, I got 400,000 troops with expansion. I don't know what to do. This is great. Got to keep the Chadism channel alive. It's there. I got some Chadisms. So we're going to wake up and rise and grind. Get after it. It's not really a Chadism, but if we're in KvK, it's always a, what is it, wakey wakey? Eggs and KP? Let's go. Oh, having fat marches to chain. It's great. Now whales go like... Oh, this is a good... you know what's funny? Whales are typically never complain too much. If they complain to support. But they're not going to get any kind of community support if a whale goes into a chat saying, this is too free to play. Like, they're going to get shouted down. They're going to get ostracized. You don't have to jack with siege. You don't have to jack with cavalry march speed. Like, you could skip all that stuff. It's wild. My boy Big put together kind of because he's going through it now, and you can check out the video from yesterday. So he went through like the crystal breakdown, and like to grab all the tech for like one or two troop types, to grab all that tech, it's like 45 million crystals. I'm like, wait, what? You're telling me that like low spenders can max out a particular troop type and be just as good as me with tech and that troop type? Like, they all can? Quickly? Oh, geez. Abdul, good to see you, buddy. Yes, early stream. Let's go. Let's go. What is my insights into this KvK? Hashtag? That's what I'm going to call you. Hashtag in Paris. Hashtag in Paris, because I'm not going to say what I think that's supposed to mean. I think this KvK is about what I thought it was going to be so far. Listen, I have direct point of reference of a 1v3 KvK and being the most overpowered camp. You're not going to lose these zones. You're just not. This zone, I don't think anybody's ever going to get into this zone. Because if they got to fight 1v1 or they're going to fight multiple kingdoms on each side, they can't collectively go in and like make a push into the zone. You just can't do it. Not against 2377 and 73. But when they go into Kingsland, and you can see they've got to come in from they got to basically take this entire top side as much as they can. They got to push down as much as they can. But I'm just telling you, a 2v7, like, we didn't have a campmate. We were going 1v7. 1v7. And we were fighting 302 and 824. We were back in 2605. We were mega alliance. 21 billion power, Krakens. We had it all. We had Cyborg was with us. Obviously Yoda, Fluffy, me, everybody. And it was the most fun KvK we ever had. But there was no way we were going to hold this. There was no way. We stayed in Kingsland for 4 days because we would push so much when we had uptime. But with 20, I think at one time we counted 23 touch points. You can't defend everything. It's just impossible. It is absolutely impossible. So what 2377 is trying to do right here, they're trying to drain as much as possible. They will field fight all day if you'll let them. And this is all just draining here. This doesn't do anything for anybody. These guys over here in blue generally have the speed ups in the RSS. These guys over here in red with the enemies, they don't quite have that capability. So can't wait for free to play to tell me they are out of resources after the first fights because they fight with full Troop Tech. Yes, that's going to be great. My Barb March has been lovely with the new Crystal Tech route. It can be live on the map for hours, and we talk, and we take the RCF later today. Ooh, you get some I can't wait to get my damage money. You see my chaining marches over here on the right. These things have been out since I first got into KvK. Well, maybe not. I think I put them back out yesterday. So 26 likes. Let's go. Get the likes up. Oh, new Xena skin. Let's talk about that real quick. This thing came up. Look at this little guy. We are in the doldrums of Xena skins right now because we've got the 20% attack Xena skins. This will be the last one. And the only thing I like about this Xena skin is that it's happening and we can just get through these 20% attacks, because right now for archers, holy geez, like this is like worthless. What are we doing? Like 20% attack on archers right now without commanders. I mean, I know archers are coming. There'll be some people, there'll be some Krakens, there'll be some archer simps that are like, oh, I got to get this. That's not, trust me, it is not better than 15% health. So let's just get through it all together. Let's have Zenith hurry up with this thing so we can get on to some better ones and troop types and things like that. Josh, good to see you. You're out of RSS. You got your greatest glory to level 4. Let's go. Level 4 greatest glory. I love it. New boat. Is it a new boat? It's kind of got an Atlantis feel to it, doesn't it? You can kind of see a trident up here on the top. Interesting. Kind of see how this works. Or maybe it's like kind of a, I don't know, a Poseidon Greek god type situation going on. So I like the silhouette. Kind of cool. They've done a good job with some of these designs lately. Oh, man. It's like it's on a pillow. Itachi, what are you doing, bro? Is this my Itachi? Is this 606 Itachi? Is it worth going back to the game with new Crystal Tech? This is not 606 Itachi. If they put this Crystal Tech into all KvKs, I think you'll have a good, like, with all the quality of life stuff they've done and updates over the last, year? We've had a lot of different things go on, but anyways, hold on one sec. I'm going to leave it right here. I got to take this real quick. All right, we're back. Imposter Itachi's everywhere. Sorry, let me go back through this thing. What do you guys say in here? All my imp stuff is level 4 now, other than my ring. Oh, GG. Murph, good to see you, buddy. Shahana? Ahmed, I think. Chatsky. I kind of disagree. Zuge and Shajar have crazy health. I've seen someone push 170% health on the Archer's March. It's still giving you diminishing returns, dude, because while you can push up to, I mean, on average, especially if you have like, even if you have the strong stuff, gear and armaments and stuff, you're going to be at about 150% health, maybe 160 if you're lucky, but 140 to 150 is where you're going to be on your health for archers. And here, we'll just go over here. I've got all my stuff on Zuge. Now this is in, let's see, this is Zuge Shajar, right? I've got all my gear and everything on Zuge. And this is in KvK, so I still got to run up some of the KvK tech. But I'm sitting at 150% defense, 150% health. My attack's at 190. Like, when I start working on archer attack, all this stuff goes up 15% in the new tech. Let's just pretend like we're doing new tech. But I'm still in the old tech, so this attack's going to go up well over 200%, 210%. So at 154%, getting 15% health on top of 154 is going to be much more potent than grabbing 20% health on top of 220 or 20% attack on top of 220% attack. I mean, that's just straight diminishing. I mean, it's just at some point you're just not getting anything. I know this so well because I'm an Attila lover, and Attila runs up the attack for Cav to 240, 260%. It's crazy. Oh man. Good to see everybody again this morning. Murph and Josh into a little bit of a pillow fight over here. That's nice. That's a dude with some sort of spear trident. Maybe it is. Maybe it's like a, let's look at this. Maybe this is like some kind of, they're going to start, instead of doing like structures, they're going to like do mausoleums, or they're going to do like some kind of sculpture of people of gods and things like that. You wanted a moving bull? Oh, disastrous. Come on. Dog of War, 10% health, 10% counterattack would be good. Yeah, that'd be great. We have the real Murph. Yeah, we do. Chad working hard to bring us more whale content. Go, you go, Chad. Come on. I'm a man of the people over here. I'm talking about how great this crystal tech that we just got is great for free-to-plays. What do you mean? Davos math from the new KvK. Yeah, Davos was great. Yeah, or Davos, sorry. I was watching Game of Thrones clips last night. Sir Davos. Daver. It's not working this way. Your attack don't need to be equal to defense and health. Yep. Watch Warlords. My post on Next Zenith with Tech Max. You want to pull that down? Do you have it on the Warlords chat? Where is it? Ah, here we go. Okay. Let's go through that, Daver. I'll put it in here. Let's see. In case y'all hadn't noticed, like Daver is, he helped out with the accessory for combo that I did, and he kind of went through the numbers and put out a cool little graph for me for the video. He is super smart. Obviously works with the King's Codex, and he's one of our guys in 606, and a guy I rely on a lot. You know, if I ever need some like mathering broken down and Dillick's not available or something. Yeah, here, let me put this up here. And we'll all read it together, shall we? Here we go. All right, new Archer skin. Here's what Daver says. For the old KvK tech, as we have now, it's not really worth it if you have forged or upgraded a 6 DB set, that's Dragon's Breath set, and got the 15% health already. But if the new tree is adopted in all KvK formats, here's how things will change. For Ash Henry, the rally, 20% more attack will roughly equal 19% defense and 14% health. For Ash Zuge, 20% attack will equal 18.5% defense and 16% health. For opening pairings, you can assume the same values roughly. It will be the best skin for pairing Zuge, Shajar, Philip, but 15% health, still better for Asher and YSG. I mean, I guess you're kind of splitting hairs there. Like 20% attack for the Ash Henry rally basically equals 14% health. I mean, does that mean 15% health is better? For Ash Zuge rallies, it's 16% health, so just 1% better than 15% health that Archer players already have. This is the new KvK tech format. So I guess, like I was saying, some of those diminishing returns that you get into only equal so much health and defense, right? Well, just depending on the defense looks really good. But if you're sitting at a 15% health, which just about every Archer rally and garrison and main I know has 15% health. Yeah, but that's good from Daver. You can go into King's Codex. He puts a lot of this stuff out, and he's kind of one of their, I forgot what the title of their, kind of their, I don't know, maesters or whoever they are. He puts this stuff out pretty good, and he's a good follow, and he's always helping out the channel, so appreciate that guy. He's great. Makes you feel about your infantry skin? Yes. You'll wait from praising the new tech until you actually see combat reports from it? Hey, I'm good with that. Yeah, I mean, I can tell you it's going to be good. That's like when a new rally commander comes out and you look at its skills, like when Subutai came out, I was like, oh, this is broken. You put him with Attila, it's broken. And it was for about a month until they put Pincer out. When they put Pincer out, we said, oh, this is going to be broken before it even came out. And it was broken even more than we thought it was. Oh, man. For Arc, 20% attack would be better, but who runs March or Archer March and Arcs? Well, I run one Archer March. I don't want to run rallies. Do I think Zuge would still be good in a year or two? Yeah, 100%. Zuge would still be there. We're using YSG right now, y'all. Like a lot of people on a two Archer setup are using YSG, and Zuge's like a steroid version of YSG. Archer's advantage has always been putting DPS pressure, so attack in theory is good, especially if everything is getting more tanky. It's true. If you get 15% health already, it's debatable, but if you didn't get 15% health, then 20% attack with the new Crystal Tech is really good. It might be cheaper than the 50% health one was. Yeah, it could be. Like budget. But new tech could make Garrison meta again, and maybe with less damage, you need less RSS and speed ups. That is my hope. Yep, I think that's a pretty interesting take. What are we doing here? Who's just running into this thing? Cyborg, let's go. Look at our boy, 76 billion KP, just running it. It was funny because Cyborg, no lie, when we recruited him to 2605. Like, he had hardly, played the game in a heavy situation. He had just done a KvK where he had, fully invested for the first time. He had just done it. He did 9 or 10 billion KP, and we got him in 2605. And he came over and fought a KvK with us before going to 2429, I think. And that's when he really started, ramping it up. So that's 76 billion KP. 66 billion of that 76 billion he's done, no lie, in the last 18 months. It's wild. One Archer March and get a Xena skin. You understand how bad Archers in meta is right now. Yeah, I mean, you're not running, nobody's running 3 Archer Marches unless you're a psychopath. Which would be better for open field, Zuge Ash or Zuge YSG? And do you think the Herman Prime will be swapped out to the next Archer commander comes out? Herman's getting devalued because, what makes him good is his poison stacks, right? Well, now with Smite, with a bona fide 2 Smite infantry march, everybody is running 2 Smite commanders on a march. And then a lot of people running Arthur primary. That's you're taking away skill damage commanders from the field, and so the stacks just aren't as valuable. So we'll have to see on Herman. I think Ash is better than YSG in the field, 100%. Yeah, Ash is awesome. He's awesome in the field. Trajan Shajar for open field with Archer leadership specialized gear. If you just want a punching bag, Trajan Shajar sounds like, oh my gosh, it sounds like an epidemic or pandemic hospital bill. Like everybody's going into the hospital. That thing gets focused down, or you run it gets focused down a little bit. You're going back and forth, focused down a little bit more. You're healing so much. You're not trading well. I mean, you're just getting wrecked. A Canada from 3473 going ham this KvK. He is. He's wild. He was in our 3v3 tournament last week. It was awesome. He already got 8.8 billion kill points. Let's go. Let's go. What do you think about Seth's call? Is it worth it with the new crystal tech? I think back to Daver's situation, it definitely helps to lay out more attack in the new crystal system. But I mean, when it comes to, and we talked about this with the accessories, with Seth's call, with the skill damage pendant, with the book, you know, it's just one of those situations to where you have to replace something with that. Are you gonna replace horn or ring with a Seth's call? No. Are you gonna replace drums on Arthur with a Seth's call? Hell no. Like, so it's one of those comparison type situations because you got to take something away if you're going to use Seth's call. Yeah, it definitely makes Herman look a little bit worse. You guys want me to crack the egg? You guys ready? I guess I can do this in a couple of different ways here. If you guys will let me, I can set this thing up. Let's do that. Let's do that, shall we? Let me come over here. We'll do this. Now, I don't know what account this is on, but we're going to find out. Let me just do this here, do this here. We'll do, where's my, there it is. Okay, just chill for a second, fam. We're going to go into this, make sure I don't log myself out of the account. Whee! You dismantled the Vengeance to make a horn, no regrets. Oh yeah, you're definitely going to get, especially in the field, you're going to get much better response from the horn. Ooh, I got these ringy dingies going on. Let's go. More of that. Oh, yep. I feel like I'm playing Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's go. Getting my rings. What are we on here? There we go. Okay, cool. This works out good. We'll do it like this. We'll do it like this. We'll do it like this. Do it like this. Okay, bear with me. We're going to get this thing right, and then we're going to change this thing up. I thought this was pretty cool. We can, like, watch the fighting as I crack the egg. I got to get drums, y'all. I got to get drums. People are like, oh, this is the time where Chadsky doxes himself. Something like that. Yeah. Something like that. Let me do this. Let me do this. I'm doing all kinds of stuff over here. You guys have no idea. I'm just crushing this thing. Where is my... Let's see. Do this. Bingo. Okay. We are chilling. All right, now I'm on my second account. Let me come down here. We'll go down here to this pass. We'll get back on this thing to show everybody what's going on. Oh, yeah. Tiger Fox, good to see you, buddy. Hey, Tiger Fox, by the way, when are you guys going into KvK? What's going on with 1875? I wanted to know what was going on there. Which side? We're on this side? Let's go back over here to this side. The fighting side. There we go. Okay, let me see if this thing will work here. I think it will. I think it will. You also have no idea. I don't. Oh, man. You think 1,000 days of speed ups have any chance to get Zenith skin? Ooh, I don't know. Probably not. I mean, 700 days of speed ups equals basically 10 million power. And you probably got to run that thing up pretty good. Okay, let me come over here. Do my little split screen here. Let's see. Is this how I have this? Or is it this? I think it's this one. Let's go. There we go. There we go. You guys like this? Do we like this? Are you not entertained? Let me make my little guy a little bit bigger so you guys will see my chat. Of course, you can see it down here. GG. You guys not entertained? I think it's pretty entertaining. Says Call might average 2.3% more attack for up to 3 troop types. Is that 2.3 per troop type or collectively for all 3 troop types? Even if attack is more valuable in new tech area, it's not really worth replacing a meta accessory. Thank you, Daver. Thank you, Daver. Okay, so as I'm working on this, we'll kind of just zoom out just a smidge here. Watch the fighting. As they're going back and forth. Then over here. Here's where I'm at, folks. This is where I'm at. I've got to get this drum. Do I have it on here? I've got to get this drum that's already critted. I got to get this to tier 5 as fast as possible. I need all the drums I can get, nonstop. Bro didn't max CY? No, I didn't max CY. I ain't jagging with that. I'm not an archer guy. Is Buster in here? No. Oh, Champion Buster? Yeah, the artwork. Oh, that's great. Oh, man. All right, let me come over here. I've got my drums selected. Let's go. I am not messing with these 2 things. You can go check out my video on the Hero's Hilt. I think this will be worth a lot more as we get multiple combo commanders. You know, even with Arthur and Bertrand, basically the 2 combo commanders you can put together in the field, I still don't think it just does enough damage. Bertrand just needs to do a hell of a lot more damage. But it's much better. But I think you get another really good Arthur level combo commander you can put in the field with Arthur. Then this starts becoming really, really potent. And if you get another combo commander to rally with Subutai, this is where this thing gets really, really potent. And so in the meantime, I got drums to do, baby. We are doing drums. You want the egg full screen? Let me see. Let me see how I can do this. I think I've got it set up that way. Can I do it this way? Nope, that's that. Let's see. I don't think I've got it. Okay, I can do it this way. There we go. I got a little bit different full screen angle here, but I can do it like this and like this. There you go. I'm doing all kinds of fun stuff with my production over here. Okay, so we can come down to that or go to that. Okay, cool. Let me pull this down here. Keep the fighting going over here. These guys, they're wild. Crazy wild. Okay, we'll do the full screen here. Let's go. You think Huo will last long? I do. I do. I think he's going to last a long time. Very long time. Because they're either going to continue to put out skill damage commanders with Cavs, or if they go all in on combo, which I think they will, they'll eventually move Huo over to combo. Or they'll keep the Huo Joan, March set up pretty good for a while. That's what I think is probably going to happen. Okay. Let's crack this egg, baby. Got my half. Oh, 3 materials. 3 materials for my budget spin. Let's crack it up. I need to get as many prints as possible. As many as possible. 3 more of these. Why do they still give us building speed ups? Like, what is this? They need to change this right here to healing speed ups. Like, in the worst way. In the worst way. Tons of mats. Holy jeez. Leaks or teasers on the new Arch Commanders. I think we're going to get those pretty soon. All right, let's keep rolling this thing. We can just do this quickly. There we go. Got one blueprint. Keep cracking, baby. Keep cracking. Let's go. Tons of mats. Okay. I would take this. You guys see this? 30 hours of speed ups, 6 epic mats. I would take this every single turn. I would even give up the blueprints to take this every turn. Nope. Another blueprint. I would not take this every turn. I think they should just rework the commanders as well. 5 spot. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we are cooking. Now we are cooking. Oh, that's gross. Ugh. Ooh, I think that eventually they need, like, if they started today, let's say they gave everybody conversion stones to convert armaments. If you woke up tomorrow and all the archer commanders, including Shajar and CY, are all skill damage, all the infantry commanders are all smite damage, and all the cavalry commanders are all combo damage. If you could wake up tomorrow when that happened, would you be okay with it? Especially if they gave you conversion stones or free conversions to move over, like your cavalry wedge set, can you move it over to Delta? I would take that. I'd do it in a heartbeat. That would be awesome. It'd be great. Yeah, Arthur's not quite there. Yeah, you take it, Tiger Fox? I'd take it too. That would be awesome. Like, can you guys imagine a freaking Subutai Justinian rally, all combo with Justinian combo? I mean, you can leave Attila where he's at. That's fine. But could you imagine that? Holy jeez. Like, that'd be wild. Collecto, thanks for joining. Ooh, got some activity from the enemies over here. I'm watching the other side. And just hose archers more? That doesn't hose archers. I mean, Shajar is unusable right now. CY, you make CY a skill damage commander? Let's go. I mean, and then the archers come out. You give us a new skill damage formation that's just broken, like Pincer. Yeah, it would nerf Herman. Definitely would nerf Herman. Ragnar Prime doing 2,800 smite damage. Yes, give it to me. I would love that. Holy jeez. Holy. All right, 3 more spins here. Definitely not from France, bro. 6 epics. Let's go. 4 more. I need some prints, y'all. Give me a 10 spot. Calling for it. Need it. Oh, 5 spot. Okay. On demand. Let's go ahead and open these up, shall we? Now, how many do I have? Did I get enough to get to tier 3? I think I might have. I think I might have. Oh, this is, if I get to tier 3 for Lost Canyon, oh, GG. Okay, got this. We'll go to tier 2. Let's go. Let's go. Love the tier 2. Where am I at on tier 3? Am I close? I have 0. Oh my God. Oh my God. I got to get lucky tomorrow. But I'm looking saucy. How am I doing in Canyon? Lost Canyon, we finally got some players that can go back and forth with me a little bit here. Let's see. Oh, Mello. Mello's already there. Mello just hits me nonstop. He got me here. And this Alam Kingdom guy, he's got the setup. Like, he has got the setup. He can take me down. He's running Nevsky Phillip. Let's go. Lost Canyon for the win. Oh, man. Yeah, this is where I'm at in KvK with my chaining marches. So let me pull that back down. And now we'll come back over here. We can watch this KvK, and I can do the egg on my... We'll go ahead and close that down. We'll come back to this. And we're back here on this guy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get the fighting going. If you guys are enjoying the stream, throw a like on here. We get to 100 likes. We'll do some member gifting. We'll have some fun there. Kim says, frankly, I'd rather them rework all the talent trees. Take the skill damage reduction, make a combo and smite instead of combo and smite skill all. Yep. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Making a troop full bond to a damage type eliminated the diversity in decision making. You're right. I mean, there are definitely drawbacks to it, but what's your opinion of 93 versus 60 KvK? If it will happen, what chance do you give both kingdoms, Chad? It all depends on what the allies are. I might be on this account right here that I'm on. I might be in that KvK 2293. We're queued up for it. My opinion on it all, like, here's the hard reality. No Imperium outside of 1093 and 2377, no Imperium is going to fight 960. None of them. They're just not. They don't hold a candle to 960. They know their role. They know that 960's got insane capabilities. So none of those Imperiums or high A seeds are ever going to queue with 960 unless 1093 goes in with them. And if 1093 goes in with them, then you have a chance to kind of set up the allies and get a balanced KvK. But the thought that like 1093 was going to like skip a bunch and not fight 960, like if they don't fight 960, nobody fights 960. Like 1093 is massive, huge. And if they go with the new crystal tech, like that's an advantage for 1093. They got a lot of mid spinners, that aren't Krakens, which is great. And so 1093 can't have it both ways. You can't be that big, really the only kingdom that can rival 960 and then refuse to fight 960 when you're on cycle with them. It doesn't make any sense because no other Imperium kingdom is going to queue with 960. But if 93 are in it with 960, then yeah, you'll get other Imperiums queuing. Now, if Imperiums don't queue just because of 960, even if 1093 is going in, well, then they're just scared, I guess. I wouldn't be in one of those kingdoms. Like 606, we queued. 1093 did not. 960 is queued into it. Well, 606 aren't going to go fight 960. That's just not happening. Well, this last pop that 960 got a no match found, we went by election. 960 came with us, and 960 couldn't even get a match with us in 2638. Like, that's how much further ahead they are. But if 1093 was going in, then hell yeah. I'd tell Akina, like, let's go. Like 606, 2638, get a couple of other high A seeds or Imperiums, and get into a KvK with 960 and 1093. I'm all in on that. Let's do that. That's why I didn't buy the, 1093 saying, hey, we don't want to fight 960. And I get the history there. Like, they've been fighting. They fought twice. They were allied once. They don't want to be in a KvK with 960. I get it. But, I mean, they don't really have a choice. They are far and away better than all these other kingdoms. And the only kingdom that can rival 960. They're the only ones. And I say that respectfully because 2377 can. We saw that last KvK. These guys out here in the field right now, they can. But they're off cycle now. They got a match on the first pop. Pop 0. It's crazy. Good morning, John Wicked. Good to see you. You were on open field rallying garrison commanders. Ash CY, Hera Herman, YSG, and Zuge. Let's go. What march does Alum have that got 500k kills seeing that thing? Oh, I don't know. I need to go back and look. I don't know. Boom. Thank you for the $10 donation. Let's go. Boom 777. Let's go. Love that. A couple of different ways you can donate to Streamlabs. And then, of course, you can member gift and do all the super chat donations on YouTube that we've got here. But that's awesome, man. You still have migration. That's why you didn't register. Wait, 1875. Where are you at, Tiger Fox? I don't know where you guys are at on your pops. Are you like on third or fourth pop now? Like, You didn't get a no match found, or you did? Like a 606 1875 would be great. That'd be a fun matchup. A lot of fun. 70 likes. Let's go. Let's get to 100. $960's dead if they don't get a match this time. Bro, I've been there. I can speak on it from a great point of reference. I was in 254, and we didn't have a match for about 9 months. It was legit like 8 or 9 months that we didn't fight in a KvK. It was awful. It was awful. We had 7 or 8 no match founds. Just killed the kingdom. Murdered it. Oh, John Wicked, here we go. Detroit Preppin', thank you for this gifted buddy. Good to see you this morning. Our boy Seth gets a membership. Yo! Chad, is Guan for the win still? No, Guan is not. You don't want to run Guan in the field. I ran him for the last time before they switched CJ over to Smite. It's actually on this account. Last KvK was the last time I ran Guan in the field. Never again running Guan in the field. But in Canyon, he's fantastic. He, like Guan, what a lot of people are doing and what the kind of meta is to do now, you got to have, regardless of if you run like Trajan or you run Constantine or you run Ragnar or whatever, you got to have a DPS infantry march. And typically it's been like, you know, Guan CPO or Ragnar CPO. Well, now with 2 Smite commanders and Pincer's so good that you literally got to make BQ Luce your DPS mark for infantry in Canyon. And then you put the Constantine behind Guan. Constantine behind Guan is fantastic because Guan silences and Constantine sustains, right? Well, the less skill damage cycles they do on you, the better it is. John Wicked, thank you so much for the 2 months, bro. Love the early stream, brother. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm going to start. It's summertime now. You know, kids are out of school. I can get to the shop early. So I'm going to start doing some more of these early morning streams. We'll have fun with it. The Kingsland for this. Now, we talked about kind of how this thing's going to set up for 2377. This is all coming on Saturday morning. So I'm going to stream it, do some spectating, be able to give you maybe multiple screens that maybe give you 2 different fronts. It's going to be fighting crazy. I'm hoping 2377 can hold out, really push and drain the enemies. I'm hoping they can hold out for a couple of days at least in Kingsland. It's going to be really hard for them to win. I would love to be in 2377 right now. I would love it. Even if you get bounced out of Kingsland, dude, you're fighting for weeks. Like, ever since this pass started on Wednesday, you're fighting like crazy, nonstop. Even if you lose, I don't even care. The 1v3 we took that we lost was my favorite KvK. Hands down. 8.5 billion kill points I got. Like, just loved it. Loved every second of it. Ruganilla, thank you so much for the member gifted. You run Trajan, Constantine, Disastrous? That's fine too. That's fine. Why didn't I go there then? What, 2377? I think it was calculated on kind of what to do because I got to not only think about it from an account standpoint, I got to think about it from now the YouTube standpoint. And Chiskel's already there. I mean, that's where Chiskel went. I'm not going to go there. And it would be fine, but he and I would be streaming the exact same stuff. I mean, that's not good, really good for anybody. Doing this, I can spectate. And he can then go stream his fighting when he gets on. So that works out so much better for me being in another kingdom. And Akina and I are the streamers in 606. So it works out pretty well. Sizem, good to see you. 77 can outnumber max 2 camp in this KvK. The 3rd camp can cause serious problems for them. Oh, yeah. It's a numbers thing. It's a numbers thing. Now, the advantage that they have is that these accounts, it's not just, hey, can you get people on the accounts 24/7? It's can the accounts handle being run 24/7? And these accounts over here are definitely built to do that. These accounts over here are not. Like, these guys are not. Like, this guy right here is not built to do massive KP and run 24/7. I'll pick one out. There you go. 12 billion kill points, 107 million power. I guarantee you this thing cannot run 24/7, 4, 5, 6 billion kill points in a KvK. But a lot of these accounts can. And that's what allows them to maybe sustain in Kingsland as long as they can. Akina has a very calming voice. Yeah, he's got that British thing going on. Woo! Let's go. Philip says, Tiger, last KvK I was trading extremely good against 08, and they spend a lot as well. Against 77, I'm just about even. Yeah, it's hard. The collective firepower that 77 have with their war leading and how they do things, it's really hard. I mean, unless you're a massive whale or something, it's really hard to trade positive against these guys. You just try to trade even. Akina puts you to sleep. Dukes, oh my gosh. 83 likes, y'all. Let's get to 100. We'll do some member gifting. I also got to do the egg event on this account. Up the beans on toast? No, bro. No. Throbbing. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Disastrous, only 960 can drain 2377. I don't think it's about being drained. You get into Kingsland, it's not about being drained. It's about pushing them out. Like 2377 will, even if they get pushed out after a few days, they'll be at the doorstep still fighting. They'll still be doing it. Like it's just a sheer volume of numbers, strategy, situation at that point. Doesn't matter. I don't think 2377 can be drained, but collectively, I don't think 7 kingdoms can be drained. Maybe they can. I don't know. They're pushing on the other side. Yeah, no, 3473 is fantastic. It's fantastic. That's what's allowed this to be good. Man, if we had campmates in the 1v3 we took, oh, we would have won that thing. We would have freaking won it. They're pushing this side too. Let's go. Numbers matter. Oh, 100%. 100%. We would, when we were in uptime on our 1v3, we're just wrecking things, pushing, burning, doing all that stuff. But we had a downtime. And there were some accounts that could keep going for a long time. And some accounts that could keep going for a long time, but we did have a downtime. And when it was like 30 v 600. Me and Fluffy were just zeroing our accounts, trying to fill these flags by ourselves. I mean, it was just like, what are we doing? Oh, God. Lion and Hope's random port position. They get over here or something? Are they going to stay over here? They get over here by the pass? If they get on a pass, they'll wreck a pass for somebody. I have no idea. Come back over here to this one. Look at Canada. He is crushing it. Oh, there's Peppa. Nice. Well, that's not Peppa. That's that's other people on his. Oh, sorry. I just know that from personal experience. Go ham. Let's go. So even if you don't drain, you can make some players less active for sure. Yeah, you can, Kim. Ingo Gaming, good to see you, buddy. You sent his location in the chat. Where's it at? Where's it at? Oh, he can do better than that. I mean, he's not going to influence a pass at all. I mean, he's really not. He's going to roll 7 marches out here. He's going to get murdered. They're going to take the pass. Like, he needs to be like right here. or like right here, just as close as possible. And he needs help. Like we've done this before where we port into a zone, get on the level 8 pass to disrupt their pass opening, and you got to have like 4 or 5 big Krakens that get really, really close, and then you can really do damage. Like one dude running 7 marches, that's not going to mean anything. There's going to be 100 marches right here that keep him from having anything to do with the pass. I mean, he can still do some work. He can do damage over there, but if you're trying to disrupt the pass opening, that's not going to happen. Oh, what is this? This is like free-for-all? Everybody's running around? This guy's going deep. Wild lines there as well. Let's go. How did 2377 drop to Imp? Silver Imp? I have no idea. Did they? Let's go look. Let's go look. Silver Imp, let's go. Man, I don't know. I don't even know who's Gold Imp anymore. If 2377 's silver. I mean... Said at 23 billion power? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I think that's a good question. Like 2377's stronger than everybody else. I think 2377 would have their hands full with 1093. I really do. I think 1093 too strategically good. They know what they're doing. They got the numbers. They got the uptime. Collectively, they do it by numbers. So, but as far as those two, 77 and 1093, I think they're head and shoulders above everybody else. Like, I think you have 960 at the top. You got 2377 and 1093 that are a notch below that. And then like 2 or 3 notches below that, you get into some of the other Silver Imperiums and stuff. We can imprison them for 45 to 60 minutes each and lock them from Kingsland for this time. Yeah. If you imprison them, they're gonna try to disrupt all your marches coming through the pass. That's what they're gonna try to do. Hungy, good morning, buddy. Good to see you. They're in King of All Britain, which had the deads for extra damage skill, so probably enough deads from that. Yeah, you got, what is it called? Hero's Hymn, I think, gives you damage for the deads you have. Also, Do or Die is another one. Do or Die gives you deads in the field, but ramps up your all damage. That's what I did in King of All Britain. I loved it. 93 admitted to being rock nerds, hard to handle their nonstop activity. Yes. Oh, 93 is good at what they do, and it's clearly defined what they do. They're all in on it. Works out really well. I think Kingsland for this is on Saturday, not Sunday. Yeah, Do or Die is pretty strong. Isn't 1001 a gold imp? Yeah. Gold imp with, what, 500 billion kill points? Oh. 1001 and 1002. The OG kingdoms. Players still chilling over there. Wonder. Why are we doing... Oh. Or I can join some of these, I guess. Maybe not. Maybe not. Ooh, I don't know if I've got that ever. Yeah, Kingsland opens in 26 hours. It's tomorrow. 1001 is in my current KvK. Yes, let's go. Good luck. Back to fighting. Let's go. I got the egg event over here on my second account as well. I gotta go crack the egg. You can tell on being both sides, your trades against 77 and 73 are terrible. Oh, Boba T. You running a bunch of Archer Marches? Zing! Unlock the S tier. You guys are talking about the migration stuff and the S tier stuff with the new KvK. Yep. Do I think GV77 will win this fight? We'll see. It starts tomorrow. If they have a good opening and get a lot of territory and really kind of get really good on some blocks and utilizing a bunch of shells and utilizing a bunch of alliance pits and blocking areas and condensing it down to, if they can keep the touch points to like 6 or 7, which is almost impossible, then they got a chance at Kingsland. But if they got 10 or more, 15 or more touch points, it's GG. I mean, they can't hold space. You just can't. Not fighting against 7 kingdoms. I mean, and you know what their tactic is here. I mean, it's obvious. They're not even trying to burn anything. They're just trying to drain. It's like field fighting. Like for all these field goblins they've got, this is perfect for them. They get to fight for 3 days straight in the field. Prodigal Pokemon, let's go. Doing his Shajar primary march. Ooh. Killed will 100% carry 2377. Yes, I agree, Leroy. Our boy Killed. Your friend just returned to Rock. His only max calves are XY and Nevsky. And Joan. Is it Joan? He just maxed Arthur since he's gotten 1,500 gold heads. Is XY Nevsky and Joan Arthur usable for the time being? Joan Arthur is definitely usable. XY Nevsky, not really. Ay. I guess it depends on what you're fighting. And by your friend, do you mean you? Emmy? Oh, I would love to be in this field. Just nonstop. Nonstop. I'd even bring an siege tower out here. Hell yeah. Chad, what do you think of 3473 for a new king? Oh, they're phenomenal. They're fantastic. These guys are awesome. They've done a good job holding this pass, pushing through when they can, you know, holding on to structures over here that are burning. They had a little bit of trouble. They had to get this fort down. They needed 77's help to get it down, but they got it down. It is, they've been amazing. Canada, oh my gosh, dude, holy jeez. Yeah, everybody's got just about full crystal tech now. There's Bluey. But these 73 guys are really, really good. Really, really freaking good. There's 9. I think 9 was in our 3v3 as well. 3v3 tournament. My 73 account is cooking though. Mufasa, good to see you, man. Oh yeah, you run the barb forts with Attila. If you can get one person, like if they're balled up and there's like a fort right here, you run the Attila Martel or the Attila Takeda, whatever it is, on that barb fort. You run it up to 3.6 million troops. If you can get one person to focus you, all the siege towers focus you, and it just murders them. Oh my gosh. 95 likes. Let's go. Let's go. I've got the member gifting queued up. Let's go. I still understand how to use Shajar as primary in the open field. Definitely not ideal. I mean, she does more damage as a primary. But I wouldn't mess with it. I mean, that's something I just don't hear a whole lot of. Hey, my Shajar is crushing it in the field. Look at these reports. Like, I never see that. You're thinking about migrating to 3473? Let's go. Let's go. 99 likes. Let's go. I'll do 10 member gifts. We'll have fun with it. So there you go. Mayro, Twisty, Bagel, Finn, Kriya, Kyle, go. Let's go. Dark Chew, Dragon, McBow. There you go. Get some memberships in here. 110 likes. Let's go. Yo. Look at these things. Pew, pew, pew. Yo. Oh, yes. Let's go. They got more numbers coming? Yeah, they got a few straggling in here to get in this ball. Oh, these siege towers are just eating right now. It's fun to set up the siege towers within all the cities, because the minute if they do push through, you can just dismantle it and go into a city. New KvK tech, yeah, it's real good. Is Egg Event getting worse? You did 92 and got 16 blueprints. I think it's still pretty good. I got a whole bunch of mats. Holy cow. I didn't get that many blueprints. I think I only got like 13 or something. Wasn't great. New archer skin, 20% damage. Well, it's 20% attack, not 20% damage. Gonna take me a while to get my membership back. Game over. Just subscribe. Let's go. Give you a membership? Okay. I will work on that. Yeah, this siege line is really good. I like all these guys. You just get back. Get some coverage from the siege. It'll help your trades. Oh, gosh. There she is. I heard Pincer is meh. Oh, my gosh.
Good morning.
Good morning. What are you doing?
How are you guys doing?
We're doing good. We're having fun.
Yeah.
We're having fun watching this nonstop field fighting.
We get those likes up. I'll do the. Oh, you already did the 10 gifted.
Yeah.
You did so soon.
Yeah, we're at 127 likes. Let's go.
Oh, we at 100. I forgot. That's right. I just woke up. I can't even.
Ahmet, thank you for subscribing, bro. Yeah, peace. You're going to have to get up early when I'm doing these early streams. Let's go. What does it say in your KvK piece? Does it say finding match? What does it say?
I can check for you right now. Let me look. Yeah, I tried to wake up early and then I set my snooze about 3 times. Oh, couldn't do it. My screen says pre-matchmaking phase, 1 day, 10 hours. Why does this have to take so long? Holy.
I think that's going to be a situation where They might give you a by-election period if they can't find a match. Throbbing. Thanks for the thank you for the super chat, buddy. Peace is spreading pincer blasphemy. No, she just likes to get under my skin. She knows how much I glaze over pincer.
Yeah, it was the same way he did over Guan and other things.
No, nothing compares to my Guan glaze. Nothing.
I was like the troll.
That's when you know it's honest when I say Guan he's done for. Not going to use him in the field again.
Yeah.
Jordan, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you, buddy. No match found. Uh-oh, what happens there, Peace?
If there's what?
If you get no match found.
I don't know. I don't even log in anymore at this point.
Stog. Let's get to 200 likes and 10 free memberships again. Are those the rules? Are you making up the rules?
Yeah, get to 200 and then I'll do it. Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
Get to 200.
2377 Legend. Yeah, they're good, man. They're really good.
They're okay.
I would love. We talked about the 1v3. A lot of people asking about what we think in this matchup. What's going to happen tomorrow in Kingsland? I'm going to stream that tomorrow. It'll be fun. But the point of reference we have in fighting these 1v3s is like, I don't even care if we lose. I would just love to be in it.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think that. I mean, 77 is not going to win, in my opinion. But these other kingdoms there's just too many of them, too many shells.
Josh, go ahead.
No, that's all I'm going to say.
Josh, do not focus circle. They're not going to do any more of that true damage healing stuff. I would not focus circle, bro. In fact, I think they're more likelihood that they're going to maybe rework CY. We'll see.
Jordan, you have a good question, but I can't answer it on stream. You got options, man. I don't know. Sometimes I would just say this. I felt that building my account was extremely fun, and building your account up is, and especially if you end up in a good kingdom, you really like people that are around your power and you grow up with them, it can be really fun. Depends on what kind of game you want to play.
Well, the cost bill is not very much fun if you're trying to do it. If you're trying to advance your account, definitely. But growing your account, yeah, I think we got more fun in the game. Having fun, community, growing an account, it's a blast. Yeah, the healing they got to get rid of that. I think they're on the right path, though. I think them saying skill damage, smite, and combo, stick to those, like they can go. Do I think GV will have a chance to win? Well, they're trying to win right now. I know this seems like, hey, this doesn't matter, but this is tactful from 2377. They'll fight as long as you let them fight, because they will outlast any one of these accounts. I don't say any one of these accounts, but the vast, overwhelming majority of accounts over here, these guys will outlast them. So the more fighting, the more advantage 2377 get. But in Kingsland, it's just too much, man. I mean, you're going to have too many touch points, not enough people filling. I mean, it's going to be really, really hard. As good as 73 have been as a campmate, it's just going to be hard. Peace, if we had a campmate in our 1v3, oh, we would have won it. It'd have been amazing.
Yeah, I was just talking about that 1v3 yesterday in chat on Discord. And we got congratulations from, what was it, 302, telling us, like, congrats. You guys won.
We were pushing. Suddenly, we had them cut. We were pushing. And
yeah, and then in our downtime, they just had a resurge. And we could not sustain at that point.
We were
hard KvK.
What is it? It's the infamous second night, right? Because most people for a Kingsland over the weekend, they'll stay up. You don't really have too hard of a downtime because people stay up, accounts will run. But you hit that second night, everybody crashes. Everybody's got to sleep. They got to shut down their account for a bit. And that's where we got just crushed.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, and I mean, it was a very fun KvK. I think we were all very depleted and exhausted after that. But then, hey, why not just fight 960 right after? My choice. Yeah.
We decided to do that. And then we were cooked. It's hard to handle. I mean, it's super hard to handle. I would love to do it because you get this nonstop. Since Wednesday, it's going to go, I think, for a handful of days in Kingsland. So it's just nonstop. It's nonstop. It'll be fun to see. If man, I was looking at the territory piece and, you know, you could set up some blocks. I mean, you've got some things to work with over here to maybe set up some blocks. You got to try to condense it down to like, you know, 4 or 5 touch points, and then you can sustain your territory. But if you start running up the touch points to 10 and 15 or more, I mean, it's just you're toast. There's nothing you can do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, remember back in the day when people used to willingly fight 960? That was us. So proud of that.
I went on a whole diatribe about that and just about how it looks like we're going to get a match with 960 and 1093. And the key there is 1093.
Wow.
If 1093 queues, then like I've got my other account in 2293. That's what I'm watching from right now. And if you say, hey, you're going to a KvK with 960, I'd say, well, that sucks. And they say, well, 1093 is in the KvK. Oh, okay, great. Awesome. Let's set up a good KvK and go have fun with it.
All I can say is you guys better be my allies. I'm going to be so sad if I'm in the same KvK as 2293 and against them. Like, those are my homies. I don't want to be against all
the people. I've been fighting friends for a while. I'm getting ready to fight 300 members from 2638. My guys.
That's pretty funny.
Diatribe is a great word. It is, C-Dav. It is. Real question in chat. Who are you rooting for, the underdog or the big dogs? I just want to see some good fighting. We'll see some good content tomorrow when we stream all this stuff. It'll be fun.
Yeah, Chad is a real linguist. If you guys are curious about the things Chad has to say, we do have now on the Discord channel called Chadisms. Although I did notice somebody added one today that was Wakey Wakey Eggs and KP, and the originator of that comment was us. So.
Whoa. I mentioned that earlier in the stream, and I gave you credit because that was always what you used to say.
No, it was.
That was Ruz?
From Ruz.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. That was a Ruz comment, and I was like, that is the wittiest, funnest thing. Say when you're waking up in the morning.
Oh, Amthala, there's nothing like fighting friends. It is fun to fight friends. It is really fun. It kind of takes the temperature down of like hating another kingdom you're fighting against because you just got friends over there, but it's fun.
So are people in the chat actually thinking that 77 has a chance to win this? Is that what I'm hearing? Like, are you guys serious?
I think so.
That'd be wild.
That would be crazy. That would be crazy.
And they're off cycle with like all the big Imperiums now, aren't they?
Yeah, they kind of grief themselves there. I mean, I don't know what they're going to do. They're probably going to have a long off season, or they'll just queue up real quick again and try to get back on cycle. They'd have to do that a couple of times.
Hey, you know, I could still be in no match found by then. So let's go.
Oh, disastrous. No, that's perfect. You can put it in there. Like, you got to understand.
Oh yeah, feel free. I just added a footnote. That's all.
Yeah, most of the Chadisms didn't. I mean, I've been around so many coaches in athletics and so many people that have so many great lines and sayings that I've adopted. I mean, I am not the originator of most of the stuff I say anyways.
Is that Leroy? Is that our Leroy?
Yeah, that's our buddy.
Our Leroy, if that is. Okay. He's so good, you guys. You don't even know. You guys don't even know. He's so amazing.
Hey, we
fighter.
were asking about that. Leroy, what's the most KP you've gotten in the KvK? I wanted to say it's maybe 3 billion.
You were the topic of debate the other day. Chad and I often get into it. It's kind of a reoccurring debate about 960, how good are they and who can go against 960 and do well. And we always use Leroy for some reason as like the example of like the average player. And Chad got into this whole thing and wants to know how much KP
it wasn't necessarily as an average player. It was more like, okay, Leroy is kind of a mid-spender, phenomenal in the field, great fighting capabilities, great account, really good, one of the best pure rock players I've ever been around. And it was like, okay, how long could he sustain against 960? How long could he go? Or if he was in 960, would he be able to sustain more with the speed ups, regeneration, and all that stuff? And that was more of the debate of like, if you're not in 23.
And then Leroy, he had the audacity to say, you don't have a lot of speed ups. And I'm like, have you seen Leroy's speed ups?
Yeah,
I don't know where they're at compared, because I think you did a Zenith a while back. So settle our debate and show one of us a PM of your speed ups.
But
it was a funny argument.
But guys like him who are real careful with their speed ups and have enough to do everything they need to do in a KvK, the odds that they just go completely ham and wipe out their speed ups, they know how long it takes to like rebuild those, so they're not going to do it as much. But yeah, it was always good. And it's always good to kind of bring Leroy into okay, well, let's look at Leroy. How would he do in this fight? How would he do if he was in 960? How would he do if he was in 2377? Could he last longer? It's great. It's always a good debate.
I think in 300 Club the other day, we were talking about, how long do you skip versus do you just go into a KvK? He has 4K Dave Universal. Of course he does.
Yeah, he does.
Anyways, we were talking about this. Like, how long do you wait? Let's say your kingdom is full of more moderate, lower spenders. Do you skip longer off seasons, or do you just go into KvK because there's so many rewards and things you get from KvK?
Oh yeah.
Like,
oh yeah.
What better? I don't know. For me, I can stand like max skipping all the time. I just find that incredibly boring. But
Murph, Leroy 6 billion KP this KvK. Let's go. Amthala is. Yeah, debating about which side to go through and if you want to burn. 2377 is playing it right. Like, they're not burning any forts over here. They're not even trying to rally forts. They're holding on to their troops. They're sending every report I've seen in that pass over on the 73 side, every single report has massive T4s in it. Like, they are not wasting hardly. They've been very efficient with their main accounts. You did one skip after getting completely drained. There you go. Yes, KvK, definitely better regen than an off-season, 100%. I mean, you go chain and KvK. I mean,
yeah,
it's awesome.
There's just a lot of rewards and it's it's fun. It's more fun to just go into the KvK. I don't know. I think just some people are way too hell bent on winning KvKs. Like, what's that? I have no idea.
If you need a rest, just cue Nile. Yeah, there you go.
If we have enough fights and Chad face tanks for me, 6 bill can be done, says Leroy.
Listen, I have been face tanking for Leroy and Bucks for years. Oh, yeah,
since what, 2020?
And they're both so good at it. They know when I'm on the field. They know exactly where to go and what to do because they know how I'm going to play. And they're like, okay, Chad's going to do this. Okay, I'll take this march. I'll take this march. I'll take this. And you're just like, God, guys, I can't keep doing this.
Yeah, Leroy and Bucks are funny. We played with them for over 4 years, and it's weird seeing them in different kingdoms now because we've played with them so long. I mean, we're all in different kingdoms except you and Leroy.
Oh, I'm in with Bucks in 2293. Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah, I guess. I always forget your farm's over there.
My farm. My account is open right now. It can hear you. It's getting its feelings hurt. I've racked up I've gotten 10 billion KP in the last 12 months on this thing. I'm rolling.
That's okay. I mean, I've seen better, but it's okay.
Okay.
CDAB took a 3-month break. Oh, you're back. Welcome back.
It's good to see you, CDAB. CDAB was in 300, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's good to see him back. 1875. I don't know. Tiger Fox is in here. He can tell you, Ampala. I think that would be a fun matchup. 606 and 1875. Very even in a lot of ways as far as power and KP and all that stuff.
You guys need to throw the likes up to 200?
Yeah.
So that I can drop.
Oh, yeah. Throw the likes up here. Let's go. Korea, yes. With 1,000 days of speed ups, I generally calculate 1 billion KP with about 500 days of speed ups. That's how I calculate that. Might take more just depending on who you're fighting. Might take a little bit less just depending on who you're fighting. But that's kind of where it is. Yes, 606 are in KvK. I know that, Impala. I'm in 606. I was just saying, before we got into KvK, it was like, ooh, if we could set up an 875 matchup, it'd be great. Yeah, Tiger Fox saying they still have migration. Murph, go eat. We got 1875 people in here. Murph's trying to pick a fight. I'm going to go pick a fight. Oh, great question, Josh. Do I think this new Garrison is better for Pincer or Arch? What we have seen in these passes that they've been running is that if you run Gorgo Tokugawa or Gorgo Hera with Arch, it just gets wrecked. It just gets wrecked. If you run it with Pincer, it wrecks. It does really well. Like even Gorgo Hera, if you got Pincer on it, it just does so much better than Arch. But these are passes we're talking about. We're going to find out. We'll have all these questions answered for you tomorrow. But I think you get into Kingsland tomorrow. I don't know how much mono troop type you can do. You maybe can because there's only 2 million troop cap and a lot of the flags that are going to be rallied and swarmed tomorrow. But we'll see. We will see.
There's a cold breeze.
Oh, the polar bear. What were you asking me here?
Sorry, I didn't realize you were streaming when I messaged you. I was like, wait, what? You usually don't stream it this time.
I don't stream it this time, no. I just, Friday morning I had some time. It's summertime now, so I don't have to take kids to school. I don't have to jack with that, so I can get to the office early and stream. It'll be good. Cortex coming in.
I'm about to go to work.
Cortex, Peace, you're going to work? Okay.
Soon, yeah.
Cortex, what you guys are going to get a match with 1093.
Probably.
And that's good for you. You've been dying.
Obviously.
You didn't do the ultimate Psycho 7 March chaining bar video I told you to do.
It'll come.
Cortex.
I worked on it actually.
Oh, let's go. Cortex, free to play Jesus. Let's go.
Oh no.
That's Rez. Rez is that. No, Cortex is not free to play Jesus.
he is when he gets in KvK and he runs up that honor.
You keep giving people Rez's things this morning. He said wakey eggs and KP was something I said. I'm like, no, that's a Rez thing. And then
Rez's fingerprints are all over this, all over the game, all over everything. This kid.
Mm-hmm. Like the stream. Somebody said there was a rally on the other path. That's why.
Yes, Dream Team gathering here. When it involves Cortex, we call it the Stream Team. MX60 Stream Team, OL champions. Let's go, Cortex.
Let's go.
That was really cool. That was really cool to see. You've been a part of a lot of OLs for a long time, and I don't think you've ever won an OL, have you?
Mm-mm.
That's awesome.
Nope.
Chad, do you want to check out the other path?
Ooh.
Did you hear me? There's a rally on it.
Let's go.
I heard.
OL is like cool and all winning, but like the ultimate like pinnacle is Grand Prix, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I think that's like, I mean, the hardest thing to win in the game, right?
Well, you
I don't
definitely
think anything comes close.
you definitely can't you definitely can't just be in a situation where you're overpowering them with your accounts, right?
No.
Everything's the same. So it's all strategy, it's all the players, it's everything. It's really, really hard.
Like that was one of the main issues for OWR in our game, that we just had stronger accounts, so it was just hard for them to fight us in mid, right?
Yes. Yes.
I think we lost one arc that we contested in the whole series, but we had less people than them after we conned, so that was bad rotation on our part. But like when we were even numbers, then like it was just not possible because we just had stronger accounts. But obviously that doesn't work in Grand Prix. And also, obviously, the big thing, the Chinese servers are there, which, yeah, those guys are kind of crazy.
Are you guys still over in MX? You guys moved all the mains over there?
Yeah.
Let's go. MX? What's the thought process there? Is that a credit regen, an alliance gift enhancement? Like, what are you guys trying to do over there?
I don't know.
You're making MX the supreme alliance.
I don't think there's an idea behind it, to be honest. I think we just went after OL and then just stayed, so I guess that's fine.
Oh man. Time for Chad to win OL now? No. I am not winning OL. I am not winning. See, the hard part I've got with OL, and it's why I didn't broadcast or anything, is that I can't. I mean, those are Sunday mornings for me, and I got to do the family thing and the dad thing and the church thing and all the fun things, and so I've never been a massive OL player. I'm good, and I've run it just fine, but but OL has just never been my thing. GT Farm Alliance confirmed. Yes, GT is now the support alliance. Oh, I play Arc, Amphala. I'm going to play it tomorrow. I'm playing Silver League. I'm going to stream it. I'm going to play it tomorrow. I'm going to play it Sunday. Silver League, let's go.
Okay, so does anybody know? Did they change it so you can't play with people in other kingdoms?
Yeah, Cortex.
I swear you could.
You used to be able to, but I was trying to like invite Moles and Peace to my Silver League match, and you have to be in the same kingdom, I guess, to do.
I haven't played it for a while.
But that's a lame thing to take out.
Maybe you could never invite people from other kingdoms?
I'm sure we
I thought we could. I thought we could because I played with
I know you could invite people from your own kingdom, but like invited people from other kingdoms, I don't know.
I remember
Chad and I played before.
And we played with some people in the Chatsky chat. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
I don't know.
Not a change I like.
You don't know why there's so much trash talking in Lost Kingdom here? Bro, it's Lost Kingdom chat. That's what it does. Trash talks.
Oh, Kem is saying you could never. Maybe we are out to lunch. I don't know. What kind of arc did we do before with people then? I can't remember.
We might have been in the same kingdom.
We just don't even know.
Yeah, you queue with people from other kingdoms, but you can't invite them from.
You can't invite them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we got a siege standoff here. Let's go. What do you think's going to happen on this KvK Cortex? Kingslands tomorrow?
I don't know. It's hard to say. I think. Well, I don't know why these guys are trading so much with 77, but I think maybe it's turning more and more to 77's favor. The more and more these guys fight them. I think if they played it in, at least my opinion, the correct way, which obviously is not the fun way, but if they were just playing to win the KvK, they shouldn't have fought them at all until Kingsland.
Yeah.
Because of the way that their kingdoms are set up, where they obviously can't last nearly as long as 77. And they just need to try to have everyone on and be ready for like a big burst of activity when Kingsland opens. and just shut them out before they get a chance to drain them, basically. They need to just play super aggressive and have everything ready for that. But I don't know, if their players are starting to drain themselves now, I don't think that's a really good thing for them.
Well, that's like a fine balance, because you had a whole camp that hadn't even fought, and they needed to get over here, and they're here now. And you know,
it's a hard balance keeping the players happy when you do that.
100%. You got to keep. You got to let.
Yeah, of course. Which, like, I'm not blaming them.
But I agree with Cortex.
Saying that no fights for 30 days.
You're guaranteed to win if you do that, I think.
Like, I think, obviously, like, I would probably do the same that they're doing. I would fight because, you know, you want to fight. But I'm talking purely if just take fun out of the occasion, and we're just trying to do our best to have our best chance at winning this KvK, then I would not fight them at all.
No, you
and
don't
also
fight.
There's other factors, such as like, oh, you know, maybe we want our camp to have the best DKP in case we win, so that we get the zing and whatever, right?
Here we go.
So, like, there are other factors playing into, like, them making all these kingdoms want to fight, right? Which might bite them in the
I will say,
the end. But
we were in a KvK recently, Chad and I. It was a lower seed KvK, and oh my gosh, did the kingdom ever grief itself?
Oh God!
I was so concerned about DKP that they completely lost the KvK because they were running around chasing kills and not being strategic. They were constantly flashing their stats, you know, about like where they were at. It's like, but you guys haven't, like, you're getting shut out here. Like,
well, you know it was bad when we were literally in a Zone 6 fight. And we were leaving the Zone 6 fight because the enemy built one flag out of the pass in Zone 5. Everybody go to Zone 5! It's just like, what are you all doing? Go to Zone 5. Yeah, we're leaving Zone 6. Oh, okay.
You gotta win the KvK before you be concerned about your DKP.
Yes, I think I agree. The more fighting that happens here over the next 24 hours, the more advantage it is for 2377.
Yeah, I agree with Cortex, what he's saying. It's just a different philosophy, I think, in how you play KvKs. Like, if it was us three, we'd probably just fight the whole way through.
Oh, that was the hardest part of leadership sometimes, is getting your goblins and KP chasers to not fight. Oh, it was just so brutal. It was, you get to a point where you're like, all right, the hell with it. Everybody go fight. Whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm. We were talking earlier, Cortex, about our 3v1 and how close we were to winning now.
Oh, so close. We had a campmate. It would have worked.
Yeah.
Kim says, I agree with Cortex, and it pains me to say that. Morale is a huge part of it. If you don't let them fight, even when it's not strategic, you'll have issues with Kingsland. Yeah. But I don't, if you don't fight, I mean, when Pass 7 opens, you got 3 days, right? So if you literally tell your kingdom, like, hey, you can't fight for these 3 days, you know, the bad part there is that you're going to piss a lot of people off. They're not allowed to really fight. If you tell them, hey, go ham, you got a chance to lose the KvK, because if you burn up all your speed ups and resources, because you can't outdrain 2377. So it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. But if you kill them all, you win KvK? Yeah, that's true. You're not killing all these people. That's not happening. Not these guys. What's going on over here? Are we pushing, or are we rallying the pass on this side? Ooh, pass rally. Let's go. Yeah, 2v2 would have been even worse. It wouldn't have been fair at all. No. It wouldn't have been fair at all.
Yeah, I mean, there's no... Like, people that are saying that it should have been a 2v2, there is no chance of the other two, apart from the 77 and their allies, winning that KvK, right? There's no chance for the other side to win, right? Whereas in the 3v1, both sides have a theoretical chance of winning. So I think it's really the only option, given the matchmaking.
I think that's the thing that confuses me the most about 77 going into this KvK, because the way that because we've all seen the King mails, was that they were basically looking for a recovery KvK. Mm-hmm. But to go into an HA as 2377 in a 4th nat KvK, like, unless you have queued up with another big Imperium, you're essentially asking for a 3v1. right? Like, so it's kind of interesting that they went in with this recovery KvK mindset, but they end up getting 3v1.
But I think what was it, 903 and 3308? A couple of the kingdoms by election queued into it with them. Like they got a by election and they decided to go into King of All Britain with 2377. So 2377 never. That's what they queued, and they never wavered from that, I believe. And then a couple of the other big kingdoms that are in this KvK, they actually elected to go into King of All Britain, and that's where the allegations are of like, oh, they plan to do a 1v3 and pre-ally from the beginning and all that fun stuff. But you just got to be careful, because I honestly don't think 77 thought they were going to get a match. I really don't. And if they didn't, then they got an extra skip if they wanted at the back end. But I don't know if they thought they were going to get a match. And turned out they got a match. Then they got 1v3'd, and now it's like, oh god, here we go. After the 960 KvK and this 1v3, 77 are going to have to take a break. Yep, you're not wrong. There are some in 77 that don't want to take a break. Some of the big high.
Need a break. That's the thing with like the Hyper Imperiums, because they have like such high recovery that like those accounts don't really need breaks because of the rate that they recover speed ups in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sure, maybe not like take a crazy one after this, but like when people say a break, you know, usually they're like saying like long skips or farm KvKs, or I don't think really like a kingdom like 77 or 960 or any kingdom like that for that matter really needs like a break, so to speak.
Oh, this is nice from Titan. Chatsky, your information about the game improved my account incredibly. Thank you. Cheers from Turkey. Let's go.
Isn't that nice?
Didn't we have I think we had a Turkish team in our 3v3. Literally everyone other than 93 are trying to dodge 960. I think 93 was trying to dodge 960 too. I think literally everyone was. But I go back to it. If you know
this is what causes me and Chad to argue in this debate.
Yeah. If you know any of these like second tier, Rally's on the pass, double rally. Good timing. Simi and Nauseous, and then Moof Sadie. I think Moof is in our Chadsky chat. Where's he at? Let's get these reports. It's running the DPS one. Let's see. There he is. This pass is going to kind of get wrecked. They got enough accounts here, I guess, to swarm things down with the counter rally.
Just seems to me like what we're missing is another kingdom like 2605 that's willing to like get bigger, recruit, and fight 960.
Oh,
I think that's what the game is missing right now.
Josh, that is awesome. Chadsky, we're on deployment right now for the Navy. There's 10 rock sailors all watching your stream. We're all the kingdom.
Oh, that's so cool.
We are huge fans.
Cool.
We'd love to send you something from us. Dude, I would love to send you guys something. Are you on the sea right now? So cool. You guys are sailing right now? I mean, they're all up and watching right now. They have to be in the Atlantic or in the Med or something. These guys can't be in the Pacific. It's middle of the night still.
That pasta is getting fried.
It's getting fried. It's getting fried.
So cool, Josh. Make sure you guys are on our Discord and post a picture or something.
Yeah.
I mean, not necessarily a view, but the view. That'd be cool.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
Would I like a squadron patch? Hell yeah, dude. My dad was first Cav, Vietnam, bro. He flew Hueys. Like, I almost went to the Naval Academy. I wanted to be a pilot. I was going to go play football at the Naval Academy, but my eyesight was awful.
And you couldn't fit inside the plane.
And I was very big. I wasn't going to be able to fit comfortably. They said you can fly a Seahawk. The Seahawk's okay. And there's a couple of the what's the twin prop? does a lot of things off a carrier. I could have flown that, but any kind of fighter plane or anything like that, ain't happening. Pass taken. Let's go. Oh, P8 Poseidons. Let's go. Oh, I love it, bro.
You guys are going to keep chat on the stream for a whole other 8 hours if you start
talking about. Oh yeah, I'm massive aviation guy.
War history and airplanes, and you guys have them here. Wow, guaranteed.
You know what I did in a previous hobby before I got into rock? I flew RC planes, like big scale RC planes and jets. Extremely expensive and a lot of fun. I love aviation, war history. I love that stuff. It's great. Oh, look at these AFKs just getting ruffles. They're just getting gobbled up. Oh, yeah. I know what AWO is, Josh. You guys are doing espionage in the sea, tracking subs. CJ and Pyrrhus is going to be the new meta for March for KvK 2. Who else can I put CJ with in KvK 2 besides Pyrrhus? I don't know. I mean, CJ's going to be fine in KvK 2 with just about anybody. But I guess Ragnar, maybe Ragnar, not Ragnar Prime, but Ragnar from the Gold Keys wouldn't be bad. I can't remember what Bjorn does.
Alex?
Martel and Alex would be great. I mean, Martel primary with CJ behind would be fantastic.
Did you see the note, though? They said you can't swap CJ and Bertrand and there's two others. Yeah. Kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Good for players to know that. I bet you they don't.
It's weird, but I guess kind of fine, because
as long as they can
right.
use them. So.
Yeah, so I guess just keep that in mind. If you wanna max commanders, I plan to swap
max
and don't max
CJ?
those, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh,
because that was the thing. Like somebody was bringing that up, and I think their plan, because a lot of players plan for that, like which commander now they're going to swap after. So,
well, I think in KvK 2, 1 and 2, you kind of use Martel like we use Philip, right? Kind of an all damage enhancer for the march, and so Martel is just fine. Now it doesn't help other marches like Philip does, but you can go put CJ behind him. You can put Sun Tzu behind him. Like you can, it doesn't matter what type of skill damage or smite. It doesn't matter. I mean, you put anything behind him, and it's gonna help. So, but Pyrrhus with CJ, ooh man, that sounds like I would love that in K2. Quacks, good to see you. There you go. Now you're here to bug Cortex.
Check if you got reports. I think Akanada sent you maybe.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
I mean, this is the Archer BPA. Oh my gosh. Is Mile G? Let me look over here to see if he's running Arch or if he's running Pincer. Eee. Let's see here. We'll just look at this one. This is no fun. Okay, what am I looking for? Counteroffensive. Road to the Empire. 100 Years War. Where do I have my... Oh, this is... I'm looking at the wrong side. Okay. Over here. Impregnable. Let's see. Vengeance. Are you using Vengeance? Oh, not good, bro. No wonder it's getting wrecked. I mean, ugh. Straight to the point. Yeah, they're using Arch. So the Garrison's using Arch with Vengeance. That's just going to get waffles.
Phil was just bad too. You saw
Oh, it's just not getting filled.
just trickling in. No, I mean, they seem to be like giving this pass back and forth a lot, to be honest. Nobody seems to like want to actually defend it. Which I guess makes sense, especially when it's getting double rallied.
You got to be smart with that. I think we were... In the last KvK...
I mean, with Pincer too, man. Like, if you're getting double the second rally hitting, it's just gonna slam that pass, man. even if you use Gorgo Tokugawa.
Yeah.
Because that's only hitting one rally. The second one is gonna just smack the crap out of that pass.
Yep. Now we did it in the last KvK. You guys were in 2293 when we fought 365. We were real efficient with that pass, like, because we just crushed it. When they wanted to keep it, we were just murdering it. And then when we got it and we started, the second we sensed that we were taking bad trades, we were like, all right, you guys can have it back.
Yeah, they started using the Henry with Nebu, and it, like, I don't know why, but it was like killing us.
Well, it was killing us, but remember they had all the buffing marches and all. We couldn't get through there to kill because they had all.
But I remember like they were running some Ashen stuff, but it wasn't doing nearly as well. And then they started using this full anti-swarm rally, Henry Nebu, and we were just getting wrecked. And I was like, whoa. I remember it was the one guy in JST. I think he had some like insane armaments probably for that.
Yeah, he did.
Wedge.
What's the best way to improve coordination in KvK? Is there something an R4 can do? We also have a lot of players that don't listen. Welcome to Rock, bro. Having a lot of your players that don't listen and don't read mails. I got a little PTSD from putting out announcements on the 3v3 tournament we did last week, and like nobody was reading the announcements, and I was like, oh my gosh, this reminds me of leadership again. Like, people were like, okay, what time are we playing? I'm like, bro, you're tagged right here. Oh yeah, I don't read this. Oh, okay. I am never in leadership ever again. But that's just the stuff you got to go through. People not reading stuff, not paying attention, not listening to markers. I mean, it's hard. Double rallies are definitely OP, 100%. What do you think of Artifact KvKs? About the new infantry garrison commander plus CY with full testudo? Would that be a thing? Man, I don't know. The Gorgo CY that was the original counter to Attila Subutai. Like, it did really well against Attila Subutai. And it's got enough anti-swarm to where you can run that thing in Kingsland. I think we'll probably see some of that tomorrow with Gorgo CY. You need quacks in leadership? That's the key? No, nobody's listening to quacks. This guy. It's easier for me just to PM you and not have to read anything. Yeah, if you're one of those players that like, because I used to get it all the time. Who was the guy? Peace was a Vamp. We'd be in 2080 and Vamp's like, hey Chad, just PM me when you need me to fight. I'm like, bro, I'm not your freaking secretary. Why don't you watch?
No, that was my story.
What? No, he did that with me too.
He said, here's my cell number. Call me if you guys need me to play. I'm like, we're in KvK. What do you mean? Like, and I've seen other people do that. It's like, hey, leadership, here's my number. Let me know if you guys want me. It's like, no, you're just going to be on and fight like the rest of us. Pay attention. It's kind of funny. Although I did really like Vamp. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, Vamp was a nice guy. Fat Hands used to do it all the time. Like, hey, just ping me when you need me. I was like, why don't you just play the game, bro? Like, we need you all the time. I'm pinging you now. I need you for the next 24 hours. There you go. There's your ping. Do you have any plans on making a video about the new rallying garrison commanders, talent trees, equipment, and formations? I think, I kept thinking about that. I had like a rally, a May 2025 rally video queued up, but we're getting ready to get archers, and I think we're going to get a new formation with it. I just don't want to put something out that you're going to get an archer rally and completely just wrecks any kind of prediction or anything. So Kim says, weirdly, nobody would give me their numbers. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know if I would be. I mean, you're 24 hours from Kingsland. I mean, unless some of these guys, like guys like this, trust me, he does not have 20 billion resources of each just sitting there. Like, and no offense to Trax. I mean, you go fight and have fun, but bro, like these guys, maybe this one, but these guys just don't need to be wasting stuff right here. You're not going to drain these guys, and you're probably not trading very well. Get them, boys. Look at all these BQs in the field. Jeez. Moiles, good to see you. Has anyone actually made and tried the new Smite accessory, or everyone's been afraid to test it and try it? Man, I was about to pick it up. I'm in KvK, and I could have gotten it, but Daver and I were talking about it. The 5% healing effect based on slightly woundeds. We did the math on that, and it's not really a healing factor. It's actually a troop factor. And I think it averages out to heal in the field if you run BQLC. Just max out as much smite as you can to make that thing trigger because it doesn't have a cooldown. I think it was going to average something like 1,200 to 1,400 healing, not healing factor, but 1,200 to 1,400 troops healed every skill cycle. And that's like nothing. That's like nothing. That didn't on a 400,000 troop march, that doesn't mean anything. So I don't know.
Well, speaking of the, troop size, with the new crystal tech, right? All this debate about, is it really better for players? I know you've said it is, but then people are saying it's like too much resource cost, right? But then I heard, was it Bill that did some math around that? Did you hear that? Hello?
No, I didn't. What did Billick say? Oh, she jump off? Yeah, what did Billick say about it, Peace?
Oh, Billick. I always say it wrong. Oh, he just did some math, I heard, and it would be pretty easy to figure out. Like if you just ran a march out there with, 200k troops and then ran a march out there with 300k troops, and what had a bigger hospital bill for you? Wouldn't it be the smaller troop size than the bigger troop size?
Well, if you run it to sad face, you run more troops in the field, you're going to have to heal more. But your trades are infinitely better. They're so much better.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the trades are so much better that it actually could end up being the same.
Like, people are like, oh, well, if I'm a low spender and I just run a 400k troop out there or 400k march out there, they're just going to have more sevs against me. And it's like, bro, listen to your logic. Like, you run, by comparison, you run a 300,000 troop march out there and you get wrecked by whales. You're not doing any damage. Like, you're probably getting wrecked so fast. You run a 400k march out there and you match the march size that they have, at least you trade better. Like, in the end, yeah, you're going to have more in the hospital. We understand that, but you're also not just going to be cycling your marches in and out of your city all the time because you're sad facing because you're just getting wrecked so fast. So, as a whale and somebody that takes advantage of the tech, getting called to arms and getting high troop count and getting all damage from improved morale, those were the two biggest advantages I would get. And I loved fighting early zone. I loved fighting past 7s and zone 6s to where, a lot of these low and mid spinners still didn't have max tech. And it was such an advantage in the field, such an advantage. And that just goes away completely. Like, I had people buying just the pop-ups, sending me screenshots of 400k marches after 2 days of being in Lost Kingdom. They're like, I've never had this many troops. This is amazing. And I'm just like, oh.
What people don't realize is having a larger troop cap is literally the biggest damage amplifier in the game.
100%.
Like, damage factor is based on the amount of troops in your march. I don't know if people realize that.
Right, yeah, so that's what I was trying to say, and I'm not as good at saying things as you guys are, but that's what I was trying to say. The amount of troops is far greater factor and how much drama you're... That's exactly what I was trying to say. Thank you for saying that.
So
I think there's too many myths with people about the mechanics of how that all works. So
the whole I have larger troops, so I'm just gonna have more in the hospital. Well, okay, before the whales would still have larger troop size than you. Now you can get closer to their troop size. And if you don't want it and you rather want stats, then go grab the stats. You're not forced to take the troop cap if you don't want it. He gives you the option to have to be more on par, which I think is obviously better, right?
Yes.
But and like the whole logic of like, oh, we're just gonna get more sevs. It's like, no. If you go run it down and you have larger troop sizes, yes, you're just gonna get more sevs. That's correct. But if you play properly, then no.
No.
If you play smart, especially if you're free to play, you should try to play conservatively and not just run in there and die over and over. That's not the playstyle a free to play should have. Then yeah, you will have more damage output than you would before, therefore trade better than you would before, and have closer to the same troop size as the whales, obviously. Not the exact same, but closer than before.
Just based on the troop count, a 400,000 troop march has 33% more damage factor, if you want to put a factor on it, than a 300,000. Like, you're literally increasing your damage factor by 33% because you have 33% more troops. It's pretty simple. It's not that hard. The dream team giving W advice. I like that.
This is when Chad and I also argue, is when he starts spitting out math facts and saying it's pretty simple. Like, come on. And I'm like, no, I'm not a math person. It's not simple. There's nothing simple about the math part of this game.
We reviewed the new Archer Xena skin that they've teased, 20% attack, and Daver put the whole, his dissertation on it, or his analysis on it. Now that's mathery, where he's saying, okay, it equals this much defense and this much health in the old, tech, and then in the new tech it equals this and this. Okay, that's hard mathing he's doing, and yes. But just talking about troop cap, I mean, that's easy math. Like you could run half crit gear, and if everything else is the same, you run half crit gear against the same march, and the other march has full crit gear, but you have 50,000 more troops, you'll beat them every single time. Like it's the ultimate equalizer, getting troops. No, I didn't miss it, Moles. Here it was. Here was kind of his explanation when it comes to the 20% Zenith skin. Daver goes through this thing, and it's actually really pretty good. So we were talking earlier, and he's like, hey, just put that up there. I did kind of the analysis on it. For the old tech in KvK we have now, it's not really worth it if you have forged or upgraded your 6-piece Dragon's Breath set and got 15% health already. So it's not really worth it. It doesn't translate into enough defense and health. But with the new tech and how you're enhancing more defense and health from the tech, for an Asher Henry rally, 20% more attack will be roughly equal to 19% defense and 14% health. And then for Asher Zuge, the 20% attack equals 18.5% defense and 16% health. So for the new KvK tech, it works out really, really well to be at least comparable to like a 15% health. And that's just special for archers, because archers run a lot of health up with some of the commanders and the gear and all that stuff. So that's the mathering, and it was done pretty well. So called me 3 times. I'm summoned now. No, I reviewed kind of your breakdown of having to kind of really figure that out. It kind of depends on the troop type, what kind of, he's obviously Daver is citing the Dragon's Breath in there. So it depends on equipment, troop type, and it depends on what KvK tech you're in and all the different things. I would say Daver, and I think this is an easy question, 20% infantry attack doesn't have near as much potency when it comes to the equivalent of health, because infantry lacks so much health in their equipment, like a ton of health. And so, from that standpoint, it's different for archers, right? It's different for cavalry.
Ah.
Would you
very smart, Dad.
No, not very smart. I just cite the guys who are smart. I delegate that. Daver, what does this mean? And he's got that software that'll run 1,000, 10,000 sims like immediately. It's crazy. Oh, Daver didn't give you math to win that KvK, that March of the Ages KvK? Oh, God, Moles. This
Of
guy.
the ages.
When was that?
Man.
That must have been pre-254 days.
Yeah, it was. Well, it was. Yeah, it was just before, I think. That was a time in the game. I think they only played that. I think that's like the KvK map with the least amount of plays. I think it was only there one pop, and then they removed it from the game because it was so bad.
I think attack has always been rated where it's been rated. Like for infantry, attack is like awful, like compared to health, right? Because you just don't get health. And for the most part, even with the tech we've always played, attack is definitely not worth it. 20% attack is, he didn't do the numbers on that. It's probably worth about 10% health, maybe 12% health. So, but now with the new tech, it changes things a little bit. And that's just for archers, you know, because you get health from other things, other skills from commanders, and you get health from the gear and all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't even think it was a full cycle. Yeah, it was only one map, I think, March of the Ages.
Oh, gross.
I'm pretty sure. Moles was a part of it. That's funny. I know 556 was in there. I think Kingdom 2 was in there as well. If
Oh my god. What are y'all doing? Like, what are y'all doing?
UCS, let's go. You know Abe used to be in Kingdom 2?
He did?
Yeah, I'm not even joking. Abe and Negan were both there.
Jeez, dude.
Before they came to 1075.
All right, let me go do the egg on this thing before I bounce out of here. Hold on. I was going to stream tomorrow with this Kingsland. That'd be fun. I think you need to stream, Cortex. What do I need here? We got helmet and pants. Helmet are always hard to get. But I think I just need mats. I've got so much. What am I missing? Do I need pants? Do I need Ash of the Dawn? Oh, yeah. Oh.
You wouldn't grab that from the egg though, would you? You can get it from so many other ways, right? Ash of the Dawn.
Yeah. So
like even KvK shop, right? And because there's the universal chest now in the KvK shop, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can even get Ash of the Dawn from KvK shop. So
I think I need
Lucerne scrolls.
Yeah, I think I need the helmet. I need some hellish helmet. Ooh, I need archer helmet. I can refine this now. Oh, that just sounds gross. And I don't want leadership helmet. I guess
Why not?
Well, I'm not going to make a leadership on this account. Oh, I can't do that. Where's my... There we go. We'll just do it this way. I'll just speed through this real quick. Yeah, pants are definitely optional in the Lost Kingdom. Oh, there's one. Nice. I need the mats more than anything. Still the best.
Me too.
Still the best event to get mats. So we're at 5. I'm just counting the mats.
It's not, is it?
6, 7.
I think Billick did some math on it, and it's not the best.
Ooh, egg is
I think
no
it's
longer
best
the best
overall for like mix of blueprints and mats, but I think pure mats was actually just VIP shop.
That probably. So I got 12.
It's just the best value. Or no, actually there was one. You know the Esmeralda prayer, not the
because
scam one. The prayer with the wheel.
With the tier list. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. With the mats.
That one is insane. The Esmeralda wheel, that one is crazy.
Yep.
That's like the best event in the game. But that one comes so rarely, unfortunately.
Okay, I'm up to 19 epic mats. Let's go. Need more. 22. Let's go. 23. Got some good speed ups like that. Oh, look at this pole.
Damn, bro, that's what I need. That's what I need. Oh my god.
Oh, 27, 30, 33. All right. Let's go. I'd take that every time, dude. Every time.
That's what I need.
Up to 38. Let's go. Chad, one question. 5 rings and 2 drums is fine with 7 horns. That is great. 5 rings, 2 drums, 7 horns. That sounds amazing. 36. Let's go. Oh, Daver is jumping in here. 38 now. Rock maths have their limits, I think, to figure it out accurately. Just play with new tech, KvK, and see what happens. Yeah, no, I'm with you. Can I get to 50? What is this?
That's also pretty good.
What is that? What am I looking at? 15, 30, 45, 60, 75.
I mean, better than the resources and purple
like 2.5 days of speed ups? Okay. I mean, what is that?
That's actually not even that good for 2.4k gems. Isn't that like really bad?
Yeah, because you can get
Because like one day 600 gems in the VIP shop. Wait, so the speed ups are actually terrible at this. It looks nice, but if you actually do the math, it's like, oh, that's not actually that good.
Okay, I'm up to 41. Let's try to get to 50. Let's go. Okay, 44. I'm just getting a ton of hellish helmets.
Yeah, I guess the mats and the blueprints are the only real value in here. Everything else kind of just...
47. Okay, I need to get 3.
Oh, those 15-hour ones are good though. The double 15-hour.
48. Sweet. Oh, all right, fam. We're going to get out of here. It was fun streaming this morning. I'll do more morning streams for where I'm at least in North America. I'll do more of these as we go. Oh, Ihara's going. Okay. Oh, you guys have Dig Event over in 960. She's doing some Dig Event and watching KvK. That'll be fun. Why don't you stream, Cortex? I'll just send everybody to you.
I'm streaming later.
Oh, okay.
Around 20 probably.
All right, so check out Cortex's stream later today. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll have some more fun with this. I can even do some more egg stuff tomorrow. And yeah, we'll do more morning streams this summer. This will be a lot of fun. Cortex, have a good day, man. Is Peace still here?
You too, buddy.
Yep. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you for hanging, Peace. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, everybody. We're going to send you to Ihara. And it's really funny. The best thing she did last time I sent people over there, she did an impersonation of me. She has, you guys remember my old hillbilly, avatar? She'll put it up and start talking, and she talks in a real deep voice, and it's really funny. She's massively entertaining. She's so fun. So tell her we sent you, and we will see you tomorrow, guys. Appreciate it, and we'll see you later. Where is my end stream here? It's right here.